Hello, welcome to my channel, Manifesting with Mama Muchka. Hi, my name is Rachel. How did I manifest being scuba dive certified? 'Cause I did manifest it. I wanted to explain how I did it. So, all during the pandemic, I used to watch YouTube channels on people scuba diving, and I imagined myself scuba diving. I was unaware of how this would happen. I used to think in my head, I'm like, oh, and I did the last couple of years, I have wanted to go to Florida and look into taking dive classes and what all is involved to get certified. But then I'm like, well, how can I do this? If I'm on vacation with my kids, and then who's going to watch my kids while I'm in this class all day? So I kind of nixed that whole plan, and I just kept thinking in my head, someday I'm going to be scuba diving certified. Someday I am going to dive and see the ocean. I am going to scuba dive in the ocean. And so I knew about manifesting. I didn't understand it fully. Like I understand it much more now than what I did then. I knew that a man that you when you thought or imagined things, that it created things, but I just thought things were like kind of random, I guess. I didn't really have the knowledge at the time to know that I was definitely lining my universe up to create this dream to actually happen. And then, for Christmas, my specific person got me and him scuba diving classes. So, he paid for my scuba diving classes. I did pay for my open dives. That part I paid for, and I paid for my equipment. But the universe did line it up. The universe did deliver. And then also, first day of class, they went around and asked everyone what they want to see after they get done certified and they go on a scuba diving trip or start scuba diving. What do they want to see? And I said that night, I want to see a shark and take a shark selfie. And so I did. How I manifested that is I remember, and then at this point, like, I already understood manifesting. I understood that my thoughts create, or I don't know. Some people say it's your thoughts create. Some people say it's your state that creates. All I know is I imagined myself taking a picture, like seeing a picture of me with a shark in the background. So I did imagine that picture a few times. And then with me booking this trip that I went on last week, scuba diving in the ocean for the first time, I was like, you know what, I'm going to see a shark. And not only am I going to see a shark, I'm going to get that selfie with a shark. So I did. I pulled it up again. I imagined what kind of I had an idea of what I would look like with the shark in the background. Imagined it a couple of times, just kind of like pulled that picture up in my mind, and bada boom, bada bing, little sharky comes along, and I had a really good opportunity, and I got a few pictures of a selfie. So that is how I manifested scuba diving classes and getting a shark selfie. So just your imagination is definitely creates. Your imagination is definitely very powerful. I definitely fully 100% believe that your imagination is divine and a connection with God. Each day I see more and more evidence of that. And I also do believe, um, like, I do like law of assumption too, and like what you assume to believe is true acts as true. I mean, I did assume that I was going to be scuba certified someday, and I did assume that I was going to swim in the ocean, and I did assume that I was going to get a shark selfie. And while I was on vacation, I did assume that I definitely was going to have a shark selfie before I left, and it happened. So, um, just pay attention to your assumptions, pay attention to what's going on in there, what you're thinking, what you're imagining, because you are creating every day, all the time. You're manifesting, you're creating. Um, so you can, if you don't like what you see, you can create it into a different life. And I am working on that. I am working on creating different things for me now. So, and it's a process. Things don't always instantly happen. It took 4 years then to be scuba certified, and for that to naturally line up. But the shark selfie, that was less than 6 months um, manifestation that happened. And then as far as, like, I mean, within a couple of days of vacation and a couple of dives, I got the shark selfie. So, I mean, and there's no guarantees that I would have even seen a shark where I'm at. And so even in that, you have no guarantee of what you're going to see when you're on a scuba dive, what's swimming around or what's in the area. So I think I've seen a total like 4 different sharks. So um, I definitely am blessed. I'm thankful. It's another thing. Always be thankful for what you're manifesting for. So I was thankful beforehand with getting the picture, the selfie with the shark, and it happened, and I'm very thankful that it did happen. It's just finding this divine power of creating a reality is just so amazing. And um, it's really cool and fun to play with. So, all right. I will talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye.